Greetings and salutations, everybody. Rad Dreams here with Rad Dreams Review, and today we're going to be talking about the recent Core TCG regional tournament that I took place in and was able to be a finalist in. I was able to get top 32, which was the best I've ever done in one of these big time tournaments before, so I'm really proud of that achievement. You will, however, maybe not like me a little bit because I decided to play security control. I know. Don't bash me in the comments. I know it's one of those decks out there that a lot of people have a very hard disdain for. And rightfully so. It can be a frustrating deck to play against. But I personally have fun playing it because I am a previous, competitive Magic the Gathering player. And when I used to play, I like to, play blue. I like to play black and just really control style decks. And that's what kind of security control is in Digimon, is it kind of alters the way that both you and your opponent play the game. So I find that fascinating. Well, anyways, I kind of wanted to talk about not only the deck profile itself, but I also wanted to go over the matchups that we were able to take part in during the event. So hopefully you do enjoy that. And if you like the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So that way you know when all my other future videos come out. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. All right, we are back with the deck profile for my top 32 finalist security control build. There will be adjustments made to this in the future because now we have the starter deck cards available in this recent tournament. They were not allowed to be used, so there were some things I would have rather have had in this deck, and I do plan on making adjustments and definitely pivoting a little bit. But let's start off with the babies. Wouldn't make any changes to these, so we have one Upamon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 Koopymon. I wouldn't really change these in the least bit. They are very useful, especially when digivolving. Next, let's go into our level 7s. We have our Omni-Mon X Antibody. Very useful when you digivolve it on top of like an Omni-Mon's or Defeat. And then we have 2 Chaosmon. Love this art though. Very nice artwork. If you do not know, he's a level 7. When digivolving, you activate the following effect twice. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 7,000 for the turn. So you can target 1 with 2 or 2 with 1. So it's very useful for like clearing something. I usually digivolve on top of like Magnadramon or as you'll see later, a Sukuyamon. Some adjustments that I would possibly consider in the future is doing the 10-drop Magnadramon with 12,000 DP because it only costs 10 to hard play and 2 to evolve. So it helps to kind of expedite your Digivolve into Chaosmon. Very useful card. Next, we have 3 Omnimon Zwart defeats. I do want to bump him up to 4. So hopefully we can get our hands on a 4th one at a later time. But definitely 4 of him is required, I think. Next is the secret MVP of the deck. Honestly, based on how he functioned and how he performed during the tournament, I kind of want to bump him up to 2 and then throw in a Omnimon from the 1.0 to Digivolve on top of him. But Volcanicdramon came in very clutch against purple and Gabubond, and I think Rookie Rush as well, if I'm not mistaken. But very strong, very strong. 11 play costs, and then, as you know, security check +1, and then on play, delete all your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. Very, very good card. I was surprised at how useful he was. Next, we've got 3 Sakuya. I kind of want to bump this down to 2. I felt like 3 was too much, but 2 is like that nice sweet spot. But she did come up, especially against Jesmon and like Lord Nightmon and other decks came in very, very clutch. Even against like the Shout, came in very well. Obviously, you want to run 4 Magnadramon. You cannot really do this deck with any less than that. It's kind of a standard to have 4. Same with Magna Angemon. You need to have 4 of him. Almost required. And then here's some little bit of spice. 2 Chromon, because he's a 5 hard drop for 8,000 DP, and he's a level 5, which allows you to expedite your Digivolving. So I honestly want to bump him up to either 3 or 4, to be fair. I want to cut Mastemon because he literally was useless. So I either want to cut him, bump Chromon to 3, and maybe make some adjustments here and there to bump him to 4. I mean, we'll kind of play around and see, but at minimum, I want 3 Chromon and just completely cut out the Mastemon. He was the least useful thing. Then we've got 2 Lucemon. I kind of want to bump him up to 3 instead of 2 because I want to proc the Magnadramon effect. Then we've got 4 Chikurimon, which came in very handy to de-Digivolve stuff if he gets checked in security. Very, very good against Gabubond, and very good against like Jesmon, Shout, just pretty much anything that uses Digivolving, it's very useful against, and it's also beneficial for having a body on board that you can just be aggressive with and just sacrifice or use as a black source to cast your, black option cards. Then we got 3 Salamon. I'm pretty comfortable with the ratio on Salamon. I was toying with the idea of like 4 instead of 3. There's a possibility that I want to reduce the Chikurimon to 2, bump her up to 4, and then bump Lucemon up to 3. So we'll see. We got 4 Wyvern's Breath. Kind of need to have 4, honestly. And same with this card, Reinforcing Memory Boost, the probably MVP of the deck, because it's basically a better Holy Wave, in my opinion. If you're running Holy Wave in security control, I would cut it for this, to be completely honest. It's the same cost, and you just get more utility out of it. You get to reveal 2 cards, and you get to choose between them. One goes in security, 1 goes to your hand. And then the next turn, or a future turn, you can just pop it and gain 3 memory. It's super broke. Card is busted. You need 4. You really do. Next, we've got Iron Fisted Onslaught. Very good option card. Kinda am toying with the idea of running 2 instead of 3. Ultimate Flare, we run 2. I'm very happy with the 2. I saw it when I needed it, and it wasn't like too frequent, so there wasn't a time that I was just like, oh shit, it's an Ultimate Flare. There's only maybe once or twice where it got checked in security and it didn't do anything. Gwalt Schwarmer is also a clutch card. This literally won my match or did a lot of the heavy lifting with the Rookie Rush encounter, as well as the Gabubond encounter. I think purple as well. It functioned pretty good. So Gwalt, I think having a 2 of is nice. Then we've got 3 Izzy and Joe for our tamers. I wouldn't be opposed to running 4 instead of 3, but 3 seemed pretty good. And then we've got Ty and Matt, and then 1 Izzy Azumi. Yeah, that was our security control deck profile for our top 32 finish for the Core TCG Regional Tournament. Unfortunately, I have not received a invite to Nationals. I've been trying my best with store championships as well as like online tournaments, but I've just been falling up short. I was really hoping this time around I would get the invite with the top 16, but my luck ran out when I ran into Dan Vang and the Mastemon player, I forget his name, but I had a absolute blast playing. It's very exhausting, but very rewarding. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Please be nice. I know there is a bit of a salt in the wound attitude towards security control, that it's a toxic deck or whatever, but I like it. But yeah, that's about all I have for you today. This will most likely be my last video of this year. So it was a awesome 2021 for the channel. Thank you all for giving me your support this year. I started this channel in 2021, and we've got a little over 150 subscribers. So I'm very proud of that and very grateful to each and every one of you. So thank you so much. If this is your first time here, or if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. That way you know when my videos get uploaded and everything. So, and do make sure to like the video as well. But if I don't talk to you this year, I will talk to you next year. So hopefully everybody has a wonderful holiday season and a most wonderful new year. So see you later, 2021. Hello, 2022. And make sure you make this New Year's as rad as you possibly can. Take care, guys.